sky. We can see the stars so far away. Come and fly with me and we will fly so high. Wait up for the break of day. In the afternoon we'll find a hideaway. Let's hurry up so we can skip the queue. Don't mind if I say by the way, baby, that's just what I do. 'Cause you got me scared. Listen to that melody, baby, pull my hair. Baby, you're so good to me. Well, I'm trying to make you notice. Will you listen for a fee? Well, I hear you drive alone, baby, come and beg me. If I go run around, will you be there when I am found? Let's go and roll around and take a trip right to the ground. Well, baby, can you see what you really mean to me? You know what you want to be. 'Cause you got me scared. Listen to that melody, baby, pull my hair. Baby, you're so good to me. Well, I try to make you notice. Will you listen for a fee? Well, I hear you drive a load, baby, come and beg me. 'Cause you got me scared. Listen to that melody, baby, pull my hair. Baby, you're so good to me. Well, I try to make you notice. Will you listen for a fee? Well, I hear you drive a load, baby, come and beg me. For all my life I tried to run. It ain't that hard to see the right or wrong. You've gotta find a place to hide. It ain't safe on the other side. I wanna go right where the rain blows on the doors and splashing off the windows. Don't remind me of wasting your time, 'cause I'm trying to forget. I'm trying to forget.
Come on! Like that? I'm hit!
There you are. I've been waiting for your return. The super mutants were an unexpected turn of events, but fortuitous. I heard the bodies are piled up 10 feet high at Athens Tech, but we can still enact our plan to install you as the Raider Overlord. So, what is your business here? No, not at all. In fact, I have the same goal. You and I could work together on this. It would be to our mutual advantage. Let me explain. The NCR has been attempting to regulate my family's business for decades. We want them out of our politics. My place in Congress has been a boon for our efforts, but we need more power to really get an edge over the market. The only way to accomplish that goal is to sow chaos in the Senate and impeach the current president, leaving the door open for one of our choosing. With Silverman dead, the military is going to overreact. They will splinter in leadership and drive a wedge into their ranks. We take advantage by our mercenaries buying up NCR contracts, poised to saturate every area of their operations. The icing on the cake is the weapon system in Fort Dagger Point. With those weapons, we can protect the survivalist raiders indefinitely and bargain for anything we want. Does that sound like a reasonable arrangement to you? Look, you half-baked cretin, you people owe me. You would be up to your eyeballs in NCR gunfire if I hadn't kept their military at bay. No, listen to me. Listen to me. Damn you, just listen to me. You're going to destroy the entire Raider cause if you kill my staff. The NCR will stop at nothing to wipe your civilization off the map. I am all that stands in their way. Look, you half-baked cretin, I've been the only thing keeping Congress from eviscerating the Raider tribes for decades. Your lawlessness and chaos is the perfect combination for the Bishop family's objectives. I am on your side. You spare me, and I will help you kill Silverman. I'll even send a gang of men to fight in your ranks with you. I leave unharmed, and I will make good on my end of the bargain. You're doing me a favor taking Silverman out of the picture. Fine, fine. That's all I ask. We'll get out of here, and you're free to continue with your massacre. Just keep the bullets going in that direction. It was a pleasure doing business with you.
Like that?
Well then, I figure you're my assassin. I was wondering when you'd finally show up. I won't try to negotiate. I'm done with the politics. If you're here to kill me, then so be it. Get on with it. Yeah, whatever. Just don't miss.
What do you need? Bye.
Intruder!
Nice work. You've become the best raider I own. Now that Silverman's dead, the wasteland is mine to do as I please. We have one final mission left. We need to take on the demons one last time and ensure that they are eliminated for good. I want the weapons that are stored in Fort Dagger Point liberated, and I want the Father's head on my mantle. If you needed any more incentive than that, there is a certain Enclave colonel hiding in the fort's upper levels. Bragg and his jackboots thought our tribes were weak, that we were subhuman. I want you to show him how superior we are. You will lead the spearhead of the raider tribes on a full-on onslaught. You will break down the doors and gut that place for me. Don't be a fucking idiot. You've wasted hundreds of mutants before. You don't need any of that shit. Go, gather the tribes and report back to me. Are you getting ready to attack Fort Dagger Point? This is the big one, Freakazoid. If you want to survive, then I suggest you get all your shit together. Anyone that's willing to follow you, they better be good. The tribes call it the prison of 10,000 horrors. That's what you are now, a raider. You should talk more like us. Follow me to the vertebrate. We'll go together. Let's get this fucking bird off the ground. Let's go. We have a battle to fight. We need to take on the demons one last time and ensure they are eliminated. Let's move. Come on, get to the gate.
that come in contact with the mist.
Stop where you are, human. Don't come any. Wait. What is that scent you carry? Is it really you? It cannot be. How fortuitous. My lost child has returned in our hour of need. The slayer of the master, the echo of ages. I could hardly believe my eyes. But then again, only you could slay so many of my new generation of super mutants. Only the lost one could be so superior. But of course you are. The Enclave Daleks believe they can reclaim my lost progeny for themselves. How precious. The Enclave came to me after the NCR swept them out of their California strongholds, fearful and desperate. Your Colonel Bragg and Chevy are implanted with the same parasite that infuses my body with the Dagger Point core. It is the same parasite that grants them their resurrection powers, and you, your own healing abilities. Luckily for my experiment's purposes, I do not need your loyalty, only your still beating heart. No, but I remember your face so clearly. I released 4 candidates into the Wasteland tribes as infants. Only one remains. Have you ever wondered why, when your friends die, you alone walk away? Why you can absorb a cliff of bullets and just shrug it off? No, Lost One. You are my creation. A mutant bred for your superior traits. A clone of the Master's Killer from Vault 13. Indeed. Has it not worked? Are you not the same as the one who killed the Master? I left your batch among the Vault exiles so they would adopt you as their own kin. That was my plan, to replicate your original upbringing. You grew up in the Vault just as the First did. You were sent on a journey beyond its walls. You are the same. You share the same life, the same traits, and now you are here. I may rejoice in taking that human weakness away from you, and finally restore my master's glorious plans for unity. Search your feelings, Vault Dweller. You know it to be true. Damn the law. Let's live dangerously. Your precious law is as mutable as your own flesh. That flesh which I have molded and will soon transform into the perfect being. Come to Papa.
This is the place. Get ready for anything. You're real charming, aren't you? I'm a human, but with an FEV-enhanced parasite in my body that makes me immune to radiation and disease. Basically, I'm a super mutant, just a little more compact. Just like you. Didn't you listen to what the Father had to say? He created you, cloned you. When the super mutant army found this place, they studied the parasite stored here and used it to create you, a clone of their oldest enemy. Skeletal protrusions. The Project Brazil parasite uses my body like a vehicle. Most of the time, it's happy to just heal my injuries and keep me healthy. But it has a mind of its own. I took a bit of a beating on my way in here, and now it's protecting its host. The spikes are just the first phase. The real monster will take over in a few minutes. After that, I intend on using its rampage to kill anyone stopping me. I'll do my best. We're not so different, you and I. I was supposed to live in Vault 18 too, but I got locked out the day the bombs fell. My father and I made it as far as I-15 when we got in a car wreck. That's when the nukes hit. We walked our way to Vault 18, but the door was already shut. We made it back down the mountain to the hospital as the fallout began to rain down. Everyone died there. Everyone but me. You've grown up in the shadows of events set in motion long before you were born. Weird corporations and military experiments, nuclear wars and politics. Some gross meat machine made you its trump card in a game you only just became aware of. It happened to me too. I was a senator's daughter. You probably remember his statue in the atrium of Vault 18. That was my father, Senator Andrew Aran. His friends called him Skulls. He had an experimental program with the Enclave meant to make people immune to radiation and disease. Project Brazil. It was their Plan B. In case the vaults didn't work out, they wanted a generation of people immune to the new plague and fallout. The super mutants were bulky and sterile. We were meant to be something different. Instead of transforming our whole bodies, they just wanted one unique organ. But it wasn't complete. The war was coming. The Enclave panicked, and so did my father. So I was implanted early, before they worked out all the bugs. The parasite, it doesn't just clone damaged tissue. It replicates your whole body. The early models made a beast like the father, and the master before him. It was a kind of cancer. The one I have almost worked as expected, except that every now and again, its desire to reproduce kicks in. It turns my body into a monster. The bone blades are first, then the super mutant form kicks in. The beast eats anything it can get its claws on, then uses that protein to make its clone. After that, the clone rips its way out of my guts. It has all my thoughts and memories, my face, my attitude, and then it runs off, thinking that it's me. Not exactly. I'm not sure what the father did to you. You may not go through the same transformation I do. He wanted to dip you in the vats. I don't know if you noticed while you were busy shooting them, but the mutants have a kind of cult. They worship the FEV. They dip everything in it. You've already met them all. Bragg and Chevy are my last clones. Not always. He was me once, until they tortured him, turned his mind against itself, and wrapped it up in a cult of shame and fear. They kept him locked away in a cell on the Poseidon oil rig for a decade, trying to turn him into the best soldier he could be. Eventually, they broke him, I guess. He boxed away my voice in his head and all my memories, made up a character to live inside. He's pretending. The propaganda and military jargon, it's just another role he plays. It's why they made him an infiltration expert. He's lying. He's been lying his whole life. It's all he is now, the lie and its consequences. He'll kill his way around the globe until there's no one left to call him on it. Unless you and I put a stop to it. Some, I'm sure. But not all of them. He can tell the truth from a lie. He just chooses to keep what matters most to him close to the vest. Thank you. Lead them on until the last minute. Then, attack. The nuclear missile they're preparing to launch will destroy their bodies down to the cellular level. We have to get them positioned beneath it. Then, this will be over. No more resurrections, no more clones. You can be the last of our kind and walk away. I have to go get ready. I can't hold off my transformation much longer. I'll meet you upstairs. The nightmare ends when they pay for what